It's that time again. You asked for it Friday, but it's actually Saturday. And it's time to read all your comments of all the plants that you want and are looking for in the North Raleigh Seed Library group. And so remember, you have to be a member. So join our Facebook page and you put out there the things that you have that you would like to swap for or that you're specifically looking for. So Adriana says it much better than I do. She's responsible for this weekly column and she does a fantastic job. So let's use her words and not mine, okay? And then after that, we're going to have a chat about name your garden. It's very important that you name parts of your garden. Otherwise, where are you going to know where to put all your brand new plants? So here goes, everybody. Oh, and Mavis, she's sleeping over here beside of me. And I want you to know, I'm doing this in the afternoon. Sometimes you just need to catch up on sleep. And that's what I've been doing today. And I got up early this morning and I gardened for a little bit. And I came in and I went back out and I gardened and I came back in and I went back out and I gardened again. And then I took a shower and I was like, I'm just going to close my eyes for a minute. Well, what do you know? It's almost lunchtime when I woke up. So I got a little something to eat. And I said, I think I'm just going to stretch out one more time. I just woke up. I have slept the whole day away. I have missed all of this gardening time. And now it's hot. So I think I'm going to stick with the original Laurel schedule. So anyway, to all those afternoon, evening people, more power to you. I can't do it, man. So here goes. Ready? From Adriana. You asked for it Friday. Are you looking for that special plant to grow for your collection? Ask and you may find it here. Please make arrangements to meet or have a porch pickup. So that seems to work best. And if you need to meet somewhere neutral, meet at the Seed Library. And you guys know where we are. We are right here off of Possum Track Road in North Raleigh. There's lots of seed libraries around. And if you don't have one, you need to start one. You can use anything on our page, any of the page rules. You can use the different ideas that we have to get seed libraries started. Whatever you need to start one that's a little bit closer to you, but you're always welcome to come here. Just remember, bring something, leave something, and bring something, leave something. Oh yeah, the most important thing, take something, something great for your garden. Okay, here goes. Ready? I've been yik-yakking too much. Plus, we got to talk about name your garden. Hey, Pragna Thacker says, I'm looking for a stilby or pony's foot. Is pony's foot the, no, never mind. I have rabbit's foot fern. So, different animal. Sorry, I was going to offer it up. All right. Florence C. Hey, Florence, I love all your posts lately. You've been doing a great job with those. And I love the chatter. The chatter, it keeps us all just engaged. There's my word of the day. Okay, so Florence says, not a plant. She just wants rain. Now, I do not know what all the little initial things mean. It's like I got computers or started using computers when I was in my late 20s, I guess. I'm 60 now. And so anyway, I missed out on all the social media stuff, completely missed out. I wasn't going to have anything to do with social media ever in my entire life. And then in 2021, we got a Great Dane, and the only way that we could meet the other Great Dane people was to use Facebook. Well, fast forward to now, and yeah, I guess I'm in. So anyway, I'm in your club. So, not a plant, just want rain. So you guys will have to decipher what Florence is saying. KTHXBYE, smiley face. Okay, here goes. And then Tina Sutherland replied to that. And she says, Florence C., but not too much at once. I want steady rain with breaks. My tomatoes are going to split. And then Florence replied, and she says, steady rain is great. I'll take anything, though, even less heat. With you, girl. I got the perspiration going right across here. Sorry, the glow. Let's just get that right. Okay, and then Adriana says, Tina Sutherland, right, my mulch and topsoil is washing away. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Okay, Kamanini Pallavi, I messed your name up so bad. I apologize, and I know who you are, too. I apologize. All right, so I'm looking for tea tree olive and Hoyas. looking for plants or leads. Now, remember how it works here. We don't give out any business names. We don't do any commercial stuff. We'll never take money for anything, and we're not a nonprofit. We're just a fun friend group. So if you have leads for her, just make sure to use Messenger and send that directly to Kamaneni Pallavi. And then now, if you saw the golf course grass video yesterday, that was at my friend Kieran Smith's house. Kieran is the nicest, funniest guy in the whole world. So I stole something that he said because it's always been funny to me. So he used to say, so I said to myself, self, and then he'd start a sentence. Love that. Okay, so Kieran is looking for verbena. Any color is fine. And also the most important thing for him, if you saw his grass video about how to grow golf course grass, one of the things he showed was his Japanese maple tree. The Japanese maple is beautiful. It's still small, and so what he's trying to do is layer it. And so he's looking for somebody with bonsai experience. If anybody could reach out to Kieran, Queron Smith in our group, if you have any bonsai experience, it would be very appreciated because he would love to see if he could get some help doing that. Okay, now Florence C. replied to Kieran, and she said, I don't have any bonsai tips, but there's a bonsai channel I like to watch if they're interested. And then she says, if anyone likes to just watch gardening videos like me, and then she put a link. So you can click on that link because if I spelled out all that stuff, we'd be here till tomorrow. Florence, thanks for helping him out. Like I said, his garden is just spectacular. His lawn is, wow. Okay, so a long time ago, I wanted to have golf course grass too. And so I went and, oh, Kieran, maybe you could answer this because I wasn't clear in your video. You said that you've had 5 reel mowers. Well, when you were talking, I thought you meant like real, like they're real. But I think you might mean reel. Is it R-E-A-L or R-E-E-L? I don't know what a reel mower is unless it's not a cartoon. So anyway, you get what I'm saying? So if you could clarify what's a real lawnmower. And so anyway, I didn't have one of these, I guess, special lawnmowers. So all I had was one of those push manual lawnmowers that had one of the little bars in the end that just sort of flattened your grass. And I thought that would make these beautiful little rows of lines, and it just looks better on YouTube. So anyway, yeah, if you'll clarify that. Okay, so that's what we've got this week. I hope everybody got their plants for last week. Now let's talk about gardening names. So here's the thing. When you have a garden, right, you personalize it. You put your heart and your soul in it. You put your time, you put your sweat, trust me, and you want to make that something special. So sometimes people name their gardens after people that are meaningful in their life, or they name their garden after a location like the West Garden or the East Garden. So sometimes they name it after something that is unique about their garden. So I have a couple of names for actually I have 3 garden names. Actually I have 4, but I won't share the 4th one. The first garden name that I have is my Alice in Wonderland garden. Now, I'll put up a picture after I finish yik-yakking of my Alice in Wonderland garden. And that's the thing that I've got a video coming out this week because I had another idea. And it's good. I just have to wait for the package to get here on Monday to make it even better. So anyway, I'll post that when I have it all in place. But the Alice in Wonderland garden is exactly what it sounds like. I took rose bushes and I built a little round bush with a hole in the center. I didn't start the rose bush up like that. I planted a whole bunch of rose bushes like this, built a willow frame, enclosed it with these bushes, and just like an Easter egg that comes out that you look inside of to see the scene, I put an Alice in Wonderland scene inside. It's so cool. It's like a cute little surprise. So that, of course, is my Alice in Wonderland garden. Now, the other garden that is very important is the one behind me. Remember the bed frame that I used to make the rose wall, and it's got the wisteria that hangs over? It's filling in, I tell you, because I am just oh, do you see how here and here it's really dense? Well, that's because of the artificial trees that I ordered. So I'll take it where I can get it. I'm looking for green. We're in a drought, y'all. So anyway, that is Margaret's Path. This whole little thing where you go in the secret garden. The reason that it's called Margaret's Path is sometimes you need your friends to protect you from yourself, and Margaret did just that. Behind that rose wall, behind the table, is a path that goes all the way around that's graveled, so it just kind of makes a keyhole. Well, I had planned to just stop it right there at the table and just build back with all of my roses and hydrangeas. And Margaret said, Laurel, you've got to be able to get in there so you can take care of them. And I'd like, pshaw, it'll be fine. Those roses started growing. Those things stick. I tell you, those things hurt. Margaret's Path is named after Margaret because there's a path behind. Thank you, Margaret. I need my friends. They're looking out for me. Okay, so now then I have another garden. You may have remembered where I saw a botanical garden and I wanted to imitate it. Excuse me. It had a flower and plant kind of grouping on a tree, and it made sort of like a wood looking man guy, you know, sitting out looking at you, and it was very what's the word for it, whimsical. It was gorgeous. It's up in Canada. Well, I started building that thing up, and it got worse, and I kept adding plants, and it got worse, and I kept adding plants, bad on bad on bad. So I had to rip the whole thing out, all that dirt, all that time, all that energy, all those plants. And I just put in some juniper, flattened it out. And so I call that part of my garden the Hill of Despair. So there you go. And the Hill of Despair is doing just fine with its juniper. Sometimes she fails, sometimes she succeeds. So Hill of Despair is aptly named. Now, I want to know about the names of your gardens and why you named it that. Did you name it because of the location? So that could be kind of funny, right? Depending on where the location is, especially if it's not in a very good spot. Did you name it something after somebody that meant a lot to you and that you care so much about and it's in their memory? Or did you just name it because it's stinking funny? So let us know. Put comments up. I want to hear about you. And I thank you again for watching the U.S. For It Friday episode, and we'll be back next week. I hope everybody's getting the plants that they're asking for. I hope everybody can help each other out, and mostly I hope everybody can make friends through this. Have a great week, and I'm getting ready to run over to film the last day of the goats and what the goats did. And we are just going to see how much land they were able to eat. Stay tuned. Bye, guys.